What's up guys, and in this video I'm going to be going over how you can make $100 a day online as a broke kid. So, if you don't know me already, my name is Carter Maxwell. I'm a 17-year-old entrepreneur and I go by the nickname of the High School Hustler. And if you're trying to create an online business and make money while you sleep, then this is the channel for you, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. So just to get this out of the way, I actually made lots of money as a kid, easily making $100 days selling online. And I know you go on YouTube and you see a bunch of other older YouTubers claiming how to make money as a broke kid, and obviously you can use those tips, but when they were a kid I can guarantee they weren't making that kind of money. So that's why I'm putting out this video on how I actually did make $100 a day multiple times consistently throughout the year as a kid. So throughout this video I'm going to be explaining kind of how I made this money and the steps in the process to which you can make $100 a day and beyond as a broke teenager or broke kid as well. So the platform that I used as a kid to make money online was through eBay. And eBay is most likely known for its auction style listings, to where you can list an item at any starting bid, set it for a duration of anywhere from 1 to 7 days, and have it bid up to where the highest bidder will win the auction. There's also a buy it now price as well, but it's just a great platform to start. You don't have to enter too much information, and you don't even really need to have a bank account because you can just have the payments actually sent to your PayPal account, which is a third-party payment service. So now that you know what the eBay platform is, what exactly is the process that goes into selling a product? Well, first off, you have to actually have the product. For instance, you find a book or you find an electronic item and you have to list it, which means you're going to have to take pictures, set up shipping options, make a title and a description, which all goes into the product listing. And then the organic traffic through eBay will eventually find your item, and if the price is competitive enough and if it's what the buyer is looking for, they can then purchase it. So once it's purchased, the payment will then be delivered to your PayPal account, and you'll then have to ship the item, and I will go over all these into depth. So the question is, what do you sell? Well, when I look for something, I look for a high margin items, okay? So it doesn't matter if it's new or used condition, I just look at the price and look at the current price of the competition, okay? And so there's two different ways you can do this. You can actually do it through the eBay app on your mobile phone, or you can go on your computer and go on eBay search as well, but I usually just do it on my mobile phone because I'm usually either traveling somewhere, sourcing somewhere else, and I just use my mobile phone to search. And so what you'll do is, say it's an electronic item, so you'll look up either the brand name and the model number of that electronic, and then you can kind of get a perspective of what the other sellers are selling that certain products for, to then see if it meets your standards, and then you can then list it on eBay. So now that you have a gist of kind of what to sell on eBay, where do you find these? Well, first off, search around your house, okay? That's how I started, that's how most people started, and that's how I recommend you to start, because you'd actually be surprised the potential products around your house that you no longer use, your family no longer uses, no longer has any value to you, that you could potentially sell on eBay for some crazy money, okay? So search around your house, that's the first place. And once you've kind of cleared out your house, you're gonna have to kind of expand your horizons. So my second favorite sourcing places are probably garage sales, okay? And you can consistently find them on Friday mornings and Saturday mornings, early, like 8 a.m. You want to be the first one to all the garage sales, so obviously you can find the best stuff to resell. And at garage sales, it's where you're gonna find the best margins on items to resell, because think about it, it's just other people just wanting to get rid of their stuff, and so they're gonna underprice it, they're gonna undervalue it, and that's where you can come in, buy it at a lot lower price, and then resell it back on eBay. So obviously your garage sales are only there on your Friday mornings and your Saturday mornings. Maybe you can find them on a Thursday morning, but when you cannot go to garage sales, I recommend going to thrift stores, okay? So Goodwills, Savers, mom and pop thrift stores, they're everywhere, they're a dime a dozen, and that's where you're going to be able to find the broadest range of products. So obviously you go to a garage sale, there's only going to be a possibility of like a couple things to resell, but once you go to a Goodwill, there's a clothing section, a book section, a CD section, electronics, toys, games, so there's all these possible sections that you can go to possibly resell on, okay? And other than going locally around you, the last place is actually online. So another popular place is to buy off Amazon. and then drop ship on eBay, which is another possibility. That's a great business model because you don't have to hold any inventory, and once the item then sells on eBay, you just go buy it off Amazon and then have it shipped to whoever purchased it off eBay. And another online platform is either Alibaba or AliExpress. AliExpress is kind of China's eBay, and then Alibaba is more of a wholesale website to where you can go buy a certain product in bulk, which you can then sell individually back on eBay. So the final question I get is, how exactly do you ship these items? Well, you have two different places you can ship it from. Obviously, you can go to the post office or your local FedEx and have them ship it for you, or you can ship it from your house, which is what I highly recommend, because one, it's going to be a lot cheaper because you are doing it yourself. If you were to go to the local post office, they're going to charge you a premium because they're fulfilling it themselves. If you fulfill the item and ship it yourself from your house, you're going to get a discount, and you just have the convenience of shipping it from your house to where you can just stick it in the mailbox or drop it off at the post office, however, depending on what shipping service that you used. So obviously, stick to smaller items when you're starting out, especially if you're going to try to ship from your house. Stuff that can kind of fit in like a poly mailer, which is like a small bubble mailer package, or a really small box. Once you start getting to some of those larger items, it's going to be a little bit more complicated when it comes to the different shipping options. So I recommend that when you start selling, you stick with the smaller items like video games, DVDs, stuff like that, and then move your way up to the more oversized, heavy-duty items. So guys, using these different tips and tricks that I just went over, you can build your business up to $100 per day, even as a broke kid, okay? And I didn't really show you how to start as a broke kid because you just kind of need to save up. But I mean, the items that you're going to be sourcing, you're going to be getting anywhere from $1 to $10 and be possibly reselling anywhere from $10 to $100+ depending on what you buy. I mean, electronics are a dime a dozen. $5 to $10 is usually their buy cost. And depending on how well they sell on eBay, you can get anywhere from $50 to $100. So I mean, you just have to consistently go out, keep sourcing, keep purchasing inventory, and you will reach that $100 a day online selling on eBay. So that's it for this video on how to make $100 a day online as a broke kid. So if you enjoyed this video, please feel free to comment below with any questions and or video ideas you would like to see in the future. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe, as I'm always uploading different tips and tricks on how to make money online. And on that note, I will see you guys next video.